I could ask the teacher.
Well, let's ask your mom when she comes in then. She'll be home in a couple minutes and then we'll figure it out. What's up, y'all?
I'm doing my homework.
Just finishing up his homework. We had a late night.
Yeah.
Just got back from hibachi. So.
If you guys are like a newer person like around here,
A newer subscriber?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or someone who watches the videos.
Uh-huh.
I have a brother named Frankie.
Yeah. Michael, what's up?
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
So this is the first time in a while I've seen him.
Yeah. So I'll tell y'all once we get in. Bella, what's up? Tara, what's up? How's everybody doing? Excuse me, I'm trying to. So we just got in the house. Maureen, we just got in the house from going out to eat. Lori. So I'm trying to load the dishwasher. So when Rachel,
I'm telling you.
you see me? Yeah. Oh, I got the stuff today. Yeah, Betty Boo, that shit is sad. So.
What?
So, are you done with your homework? Is that only question?
No, Taylor threw me that.
Number 2?
Yeah.
All right. Every time Lee wins the ring toss at the carnival, he gets 3 prize tickets. Lee needs to win the ring toss 9 times to have enough prize tickets for 1 toy. How many prize tickets does Lee need to win 2 toys? So he wins 3 every time. Let me see. He wins 3
tickets every time.
3 tickets every time.
It's 3 times 9.
3 times 9. What's 3 times 9?
3 times 9. Let me think.
3 times
27.
27. All right. Now, they said how much?
27 tickets.
No. Hold on. They said how many does he have to win to get 2 prizes? For 2 prizes.
27.
All right. So what's 27 plus 27? That's what the real question is. 27 plus 27. No. Slow down. 27 plus 27. All right, so what's
54?
Very good. All right, what's up? Merv, what's up, Merv? How you doing, brother? Tapa, what's up, Tapa? So, I'll get into it. I'm just trying to load up this dishwasher real quick. So Rachel don't kick my ass when she gets home. Come on, finish your work. If you're done with it, and only that one that you don't know, go get dressed, brush your teeth, get ready for bed, and then when your mom comes home, we'll ask her and see if she knows, and then if not, Christina, what's up? Lori, yeah. All right, let's go, Midge. Come on, it's already late. It's already past your bedtime. So I wanted to share something that happened. Well, we just came from going out to eat. We went to Hibachi, which that's our favorite spot for real. And we had something. Okay, Tapa. That's what I'm talking about. Babies do. You clean. Oh, Catherine, welcome. I'm happy for you, brother. You just getting started. I promise you that. I promise you just getting started, brother. Sky's the limit for you. I promise you, man. I promise you. You're going to look back, and before you know it, you're going to be like, my baby's here. I got almost a year clean. I promise you, man. I promise you. You're just getting started, brother. I promise you that. Remember that. You're just getting started, man. And I'm glad that I could serve as a small candlelight, you know, to what you got going on. I'm glad because we all need that. We all have somebody that, whether we admit it or not, somebody that at one point or another in our lives that we look to, and maybe we tell them, maybe we don't. Maybe we didn't even know that we looked to them like that, right? But we all have that. Nobody doesn't have that. Nat, what's up? Joanna, what's up? Yep, we all have that. What's up, y'all? Let me empty this real quick. Open the avoidant. What's up? All right, so like I was saying, Tara, like I was saying, we went out to eat. Right? So we go to Hibachi. Sheila, how you doing? We went out to eat today we just went to Hibachi. Tapa. Exactly, Tapa, exactly. You can have that and 10 times more. Gil, what's up, Gil? I'm on live, babe. You can have that, and it's true, Tapa. It's true. I hope for you that in 5 years you have 10 times more.
It's the first time.
What?
I swear
It's the first time you see it, but they see me do this every night. I don't do the dishes every night.
No. You do the dishes.
When you're at work.
No. Yes, he does. Oh my God.
Okay.
No.
I don't.
No Christmas Day.
I do it every night. Who does the dishes then?
And everything is still left out from the next one. That is very true.
Anyway, hey baby, dude, what's up?
I have never seen you.
So, yeah, of course.
That is
so, so we go out to eat, right? We go to Hibachi. And Mercy, come on, relax. Her with that damn candy again, like yesterday. And y'all know that. All right, Mage, go get ready for bed. Brush your teeth. You didn't brush your teeth. You brush your teeth. Let me smell your breath. All right. Still stinks like shit though. All right. So we go out to eat. Those of y'all know, Honda Mommy, what's up? I have another son named Frankie, right? That sometimes, well, not sometimes. I don't get to see him as much as we would like. Be intelligent. What's up? I don't get to see him as much as we would like. His mother, his mother, let's just say, I don't really want to talk bad about her, but I'll just say that his mother doesn't put in the effort that I feel a parent should to help there be a relationship, So guess who we see as soon as we go in to eat? We see my son Frankie. We see his brother. We see his brother's friend and my son's mom. They happen to go out to eat the same exact time that we go out to eat. And we're at Hibachi. So anybody that's been to Hibachi knows that you sit at a table. The table's about 10 people. You don't really get to pick who you sit with. So guess who we sit with? Yeah, I'm the mommy. We sit with my son's mom, my son, her other son. It's his birthday, and his friend. I guess he took a friend out to eat with him for his birthday. But so listen, so we don't have the typical relationship with them. Like, we used to have a really good relationship. Her and Rachel would be like super civil. Exactly, Honda Mommy. That's what I said, man. I said that shit is such a blessing because, listen, I still have, my son has clothes, has bags of clothes in Major's room. Major and him share a room when he's here. And he still has school clothes from the beginning of the school year that I bought him, sneakers, school supplies, backpack, lunchbox, all that stuff from the last time he was here. Right? That, you know, for whatever reason, he hasn't been back since. And it's not from a lack of us trying. That I can say. So at first I was like, damn, this is awkward. So I felt bad for her. I felt bad for Frankie, and I felt bad for Frankie's older brother, who's her other son. Because you could see he was like, his expression when he walked in the door and seen us was like, oh my God, you know. And me, I don't, one thing about us, so, you know, we have Rachel's, it was awkward, but Major said it straight up. Major was like, yeah, this is awkward. And I said, yeah, but it doesn't have to be, you know, so we made the most out of it. We had a good time. Hey, baby. You want to, what? You want this? All right. We had a good dinner. It was cool, you know, made the most out of it. And then at the end, me and Rachel treated their dinner. You know, we paid. Here you go. You want to say hi? Yeah. All right, come here. Hi. Say hi. Hi. Say have a good night. Good night. Yeah. What's up, Latina? So, yeah. So we at the end of the night we paid for their dinner. You know, it was her older son's birthday, so we paid for the dinner, and now my son he said he's gonna come over tomorrow. Frankie's 10. Good night. Good night. Love you, puppy. So Frankie is 10. And he said he has a half day at school tomorrow. So he's gonna come over and stay over. So it was a blessing. Like I said, at first I was gonna tell the people exactly how the mommy 100%. Because we used to have that relationship before. We used to have that. We used to invite them to birthday parties, to family functions, and they would come. And then she got a boyfriend, and she started getting like, it changed the dynamics of our relationship. Because, so any of y'all that have been on the channel know, me and Frankie's mom were never together. We never were in a relationship. We never were boyfriend and girlfriend. We just had a kid together. 3, Tapa, 3. So it wasn't like, you know, she's she's still jealous, but she didn't have a reason to be, basically. We wasn't in a relationship. There wasn't no time and nothing like that, you know. And Rachel has always, Honda Mommy, it's not easy. Rachel has always gone above and beyond her duty, or her responsibility. Exactly, Sheila. That's what it was. She has always gone above and beyond of what I even expected of her to make sure that door was always open. You know, where, to be honest with you, Rachel would do the exchanges before, just because they got along good. So I was like, damn, all right, well, fuck it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So Rachel would go and pick Frankie up and drop him off. You know, they do the exchanges. So I'm sure it was more awkward for her, you know, and I'm sure. So one thing that me and Rachel both agreed at, that we was like, you know, them kids probably hear stuff about us that isn't necessarily the best and isn't necessarily the truth. But, you know, I was like, I said, you know, the kids, they've never seen me. Frankie has never seen me disrespect his mom. The older son has never seen me disrespect anybody. They've never seen that out of me. They've never seen me be anybody but who I am. And that's the same thing y'all get to see. So I said, eventually, when we hear stuff as kids about our parents or other people, and what we're hearing and what we're seeing don't match up, we eventually come to our own conclusion, you know. So hopefully that's the case. Exactly, Honda Mommy, exactly. So it was cool, you know, it was dope. I was grateful for it. I was so happy. At first I wasn't. At first I was going to tell the people inside, yo, don't sit us together. Because I didn't, you know, I had mixed feelings. Exactly, Tara. That's what I was like. I was like, damn, she doesn't put that effort in. You know, like, I have an open door policy with any of my children. Anytime y'all want to come, all you got to do is call me. Yo, Dad, I want to come pick me up. I'll come pick you up. I don't care. I'll take you to school in the morning. All that shit. I don't care about none of that. Jan I haven't checked my email in like the past 2 days, so it might be in there. I just haven't checked my email in the past 2 days though. But I will. So, you know, I told him, I said, yo, we miss you. I said, I still have your stuff for school. Matter of fact, you know, I said, I still have your school clothes, and, you know, he's got bags of school clothes, sneakers, lunchbox, all that stuff there. You know, and I told him, I said, we have your stuff. I said, we miss you. We love you. You know, I said, hopefully your mom gets, when I text you, your mom tells you that I text you. When I call, your mom tells you Daddy called. You know, hopefully that stuff. I said, but if not, it's cool. Because he's about the age where he'll be having his own phone, and I don't have to rely on anybody else to communicate with him. I know for my daughter, when that happened, that got, our relationship got a lot better. It's not perfect, but it got better. So, what's up, Elena? How you doing? So, anyway, exactly, on the money. Exactly. So, I wanted to just speak on that real quick. But, so, I was talking on this yesterday, right? And I was saying how those of y'all that know, you know, Takeoff was shot and killed over the weekend in Houston. So there was conflicting stories about what happened. So they were saying, yo, he got killed. He got killed at the party. Now there's video that's starting to come out, and they're showing they did the autopsy. They did his autopsy. They said he was shot in the head and in the back. Yep. They said he was shot in the head and in the back. So one second, y'all. So they said he was hit in the head, Takeoff. He's a famous rapper. He's a famous rapper. Not a rapper that like raps about, you know, the typical shit. They said he was, you know, he was like a good dude. You know, he was a good dude. He wasn't like somebody that was in trouble. You know, all that type of shit. That just wasn't him. They said, but he was. What's up, Mary?
Can you give me a glass because I'm a little thirsty?
Sure. What's up, Mary? They said, you know, his uncle was arguing with somebody. And when his uncle went to walk away from the argument, the other guy swung on him. And somebody shot. They accidentally shot him in the back of the head. Yeah, I got to go back over there. Thank you, Bella. I got to fill my water jar up. That's what they said. That he was... he was a good job. I mean, he was a good job. He was a good guy. You know, that's what they said. They said he was the calmest, most relaxed, humblest person at the party. They said all he wanted to do is smoke and joke and have fun. You know, and unfortunately, sometimes those type of people, they meet their maker earlier than others too. Not only the bad people go. You know, we all know, like I said yesterday, we all know somebody who has...
Excuse me, Dad.
Yes.
What kind of flowers do you pick?
What do you mean?
What kind of flowers do you pick?
I don't know.
The beautifulest and the garden.
Oh, okay, the most beautiful ones in the garden?
Well, which ones go the nicest first?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay. What's up, Tommy? I see what you're saying. Okay, good way to look at it, Boost. So, you know, Anini, sorry. So, you know, the man ended up getting shot. Exactly, Tapa. That's Jessica. What's up? How you doing, Jessica? So he ended up getting shot by his essentially own people. 28 years old. 28 years old. And worth $26 million. That's crazy. Nah, I haven't, Tommy D. I haven't. Yeah, listen, it wasn't no sacrifice. That's I don't believe in that type of shit. It was just somebody who pulled out their gun and squeezed the trigger before thinking. That's all it was. You know, and there was people. So he didn't have any children. Thank God. He didn't have a wife. Thank God. But he was the man of the house when it comes to his mom, right? He was he was his mom's. You know, his mom was his life. So yeah, think about that. 28 years old. That's so young. So young. That's so young. I couldn't imagine being... Hey, what's going on? All right, what's the matter with you, Moose? Huh? What's the matter? Mommy's upset? What's the matter? And your bottle? I think Mommy's going to get it now. Well, relax, all right? Relax, Scooby-Doo. Of course, everything is the end of the world. Mage, what are you doing? You're supposed to be in your room, right?
No, it's supposed to be.
All right. Yeah, so Mercy is having a breakdown. Yeah, I'm sure they'll watch over his mom, but you can't replace that. You can't replace that. But listen, and a lot of people have been saying, hold up, I gotta turn y'all this way. I'm about to hit my pen. So a lot of people, I seen the video, Honda Mommy. I seen the video. And a lot of people were complaining like, yo, why did people videotape that? Why videotape that? And I agree. You shouldn't have to see your loved one on the floor taking their last breath, right? But that should go for everybody, not just celebrities, right? Not just celebrities. That should go for each and everybody. Why is it all right for it to happen to Joe Blow, right? Why is it all right for somebody to record Joe Blow laying on the floor dead? Look at George Floyd. George Floyd was on the floor dying, and nobody came out and was like, yo, why did people record that? Nobody said that. So why should it be any, if it's not good to do it to people that are famous and millionaires, it shouldn't be good to do it to people that are poor and don't have no name, no clout. Yeah, I agree that. But the thing is that, as crazy as it is so I got it. And yeah, I got it. So the thing is that you could have a video of Offset saying a prayer. I mean, Takeoff. You could have a video of Takeoff saying a prayer, and you could title the video Takeoff saying a prayer, right? And then you could have the other video with Takeoff laying on the floor dead. That video of him on the floor dead is going to have 10 times more clicks than the video of him saying a prayer. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. That's what people want to see, and that's what gets the clicks, unfortunately, You can have, yep, exactly, Tara King. So people know, okay, that's what generates more views. So that's what I'm going to put out. That's what I'm going to put out. All the blog sites, all the Instagram pages, all that stuff. They know that's what's going to generate more clicks. That's what I'm going to do. So if we don't think it's cool to show the celebrities, then we shouldn't think it's cool to show the poor people in the streets, laying on the floor dead. Murph, what's up, brother? For me, I've always been that person that if it's not good for one, it's not good for nobody, right? We have to hold everybody to the same exactly, Devon. That's what it is. It's just human beings being curiosity, right? Yeah, me either, Honda Mommy. But you know what? What's up, Sandy? I'm gonna tell you that I watch those type of videos, though. I watch those type of videos out of curiosity. I'll watch them. Exactly, Murph. It's morbid curiosity. I'll watch those videos, and it's not that I want to see somebody being hurt or anything like that, but it's just out of curiosity. I'll be like, man, what happened? Now, there's certain stuff I won't watch because I've learned in the past that there's stuff that I watch, and it affected me. It made me very sensitive to violence, all that stuff. Because in my day, I've watched some crazy videos, and I'm sure other people have too. Yeah, exactly, Murph. Right? Will people love me? Exactly. Exactly, Murph. That's the way it is, unfortunately. So, where it's just sad. It's sad. That's the way it is, point blank, period. His mom will never get grandchildren, right? And then he went out with his uncle for the night. The other rapper that he went out with is his uncle. So he went out with his uncle. Ash Bay, what's up? He went out with his uncle. So you think his uncle, his mom, isn't going to tell her brother, yo, you took my baby out, and why are you coming back home in one piece? And my baby's coming home in a box, right? You think she's not going to say that to him?
Hell yeah, she's gonna say that. For me, the rule was, whenever we went out for a night, we all got to come home, and if we don't all come home, don't nobody come home. That's just the way it was. You know, if we all don't come home, nobody don't come home. It's just the way it was. So, especially them being family, you know, they're gonna, Alan, what's up? They're gonna have that conversation. And it's probably not gonna go good. You know, it's probably gonna be a bad conversation that they're gonna have. Who knows? You know, after shit like this, family fall out. Family end up not talking. That happens every day in America. You know, and there's more responsibility on the uncle for the nephew to come home safe than there is on the nephew for the uncle to come home safe. And the worst part is all those people that were there at their event, ain't nobody gonna go talk to the cops, right? Nobody. That shit is so corny and played out. I think, you know, that like, Just Jules, what's up? Just that no snitching culture, don't talk to the cops. You know, that shit is so fucking played out. You think his mom wants to hear that shit? That like, yo, all y'all seen what happened to my baby and not a single person is gonna go talk to the cops? Are you fucking kidding me? You know how many people that he was responsible for paying their bills that were there with him? All his entourage. I guarantee you they had jobs. They had jobs because of him. He was paying them to be a manager, be an assistant. You know, you're the dude that carry weed. You're the dude that makes sure book all my flights. You know, all that shit. And none of them are going to talk to the cops, right? Not a single one. The cops are going to question them, and they're going to say, you know what? I don't know what happened. I didn't see what happened. And then they're going to look at surveillance and say, hold up, ain't that you right there standing next to him? Matter of fact, hold up. You was talking to the dude that shot him, and you don't know who that was? How you know who that is? And they're going to tell the mother. They're going to tell the mother, yo, all these dudes know, and nobody is cooperating. They're going to tell her. And how is she gonna look at those dudes, right? And say, yo, you was my son day one, you was my son's brother, you was my son's homie. You know, yo, remember that time you needed money that you was gonna get evicted and my son paid your rent up for the year? Remember that time where your wife's car broke down and my son bought y'all a car and you don't know who killed him? That's what's gonna happen. All those little favors that get done, they're going to get brought up. And they're going to say, oh, are you kidding me? My son took you to Jamaica. My son took you to fucking California. You got a passport because of my son. You was about to go to jail, and my son had his lawyers write a letter to the cops. You know, my son bought you a house. My son bought you a car. Remember when your baby was in a hospital and you couldn't afford to do this and do that, and my son paid for all that? And now you don't know who killed him? That's exactly what's going to happen. And you know what? She's 100% fucking right. 100% right. Imagine if one of my children go out of their way to make sure that one of their friends are good, living safely, have everything they need, and God forbid something happens to one of my sons, and they say, I don't know what happened. I'm going to say, damn, now you don't know what happened, huh? But when he is alive, you was up his ass, right? When your electricity got cut off, who'd you call? You didn't call the dude that shoot him, the dude that you're being loyal to. And the person you're being loyal to is the one that killed him. You didn't call him. You called my son, the one we're about to put in the ground. That's who you called. Remember when your daughter was going to college and, you know, and he paid her tuition? All that stuff. Because I guarantee you there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that happens, right? And when people do that, when people know who murdered somebody and they don't speak out, they're not being loyal to their friend. They're being loyal to the person that committed the murder. Right? Think about that. They're being loyal to the person that committed the murder. All because this bullshit ass, street code and culture of not telling. To me, I think that shit is in the way. I think let's say if me and Murph, if we go out and do a crime and we both get caught and I tell the cops what he did, or let's say I get caught and Murph gets away and I tell the cops on him, that's telling, right? For me, if I witness somebody being harmed and I speak up, I don't feel that's telling, but I didn't always feel that way. I feel that way now. I didn't feel that way when I was younger. When I was younger, I would have said the same thing. I don't know. I don't know what happened. You know, there's times I've been caught on video doing crazy shit, and they show me and be like, "Yo," I'll be like, "Man, it's not me. I didn't see nothing." You know, the majority of us have done that type of stuff. So at one time or not, hopefully, the older we got, the more we distance ourselves from that belief and from that culture of fuck the police and, you know, Natty, my wife started working differently schedule, so it's hard for her too. Julie, hey Julie, whatever you're going through, man, you might feel like shit, might be stressed out, might be depressed, might be behind some money, might be behind a loved one, whatever it is, it'll go away, right? Don't mean it's not gonna hurt along the way. It's gonna hurt, but it'll go away, I promise you. And you'll get over it and you'll look back on it and you'll be like, all right. And then something else will come up and you'll get over that too. That I could promise you. At the time when we're going through shit, it feels like the worst time in the world. But we get through it, and we deal with it, right? We deal with it. That's just the way it is. You know, the absolutely, Julie. For you to even speak out about it says one thing about you, right? That you're a survivor, you're strong. That's what it says, because you know to speak out about it, right? So that shit ain't gonna, it ain't gonna be easy. I promise you, nothing is, right? But you'll be fine. You'll be fine, and you know that, you'll be fine. Just stay steadfast. The stuff we do, I'm sorry to hear that, Julie. Where are you from? Where are you from? You know, a lot of times God will put tests in our path to see how we react to them, right? To see if we give up and we throw in the towel as soon as shit gets rough. And when we don't, when we stay steadfast and be like, all right, fuck it, things tend to turn around for us sooner than later. Thank you, Mary Jane. And so are you. You know, I know plenty of times God has threw a monkey wrench in my plans. And as long as I stood faithful and stood on the right path and didn't throw in the towel and take the easy way out, everything worked. So Australia. I'm sorry to hear that, Julie. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I promise you it'll get better. Promise you it will. Just remember to keep the same faith that you kept when stuff was good, right? When you came home and the house was clean and the candles were smelling good, and, you know, and you had some music on and your TV was playing. Keep that same action. I mean, keep that same sentiment. You know what I mean? I always try to, yeah, exactly, Julie. I always try to remember that me reacting negatively to a situation or getting high isn't going to make the situation any better. It's going to do the exact opposite. It's going to make it worse. And I'm going to have to deal with it tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. And then I'm going to also have to deal with the results of all the bullshit that I did. Whether I got high, whether I said, fuck it, let me go out and somebody broke up my house. Let me go out and break up somebody's shit, you know. Sometimes we just gotta pray and be like, all right, my house might be tore up, but at least it wasn't burned down. Sometimes that's the way we have to look at things. And believe me, it's hard to do. It's fucking hard to do. Hard to do. But I promise you can do it. Especially if you dealt with addiction and came out on the other side. Yeah, that's the way it is, Julie. That's the way it is sometimes, unfortunately. You know, bad shit happens to good people every single day. Yeah, just Jules. Hell yeah, I've been there. I've been there. Yeah, exactly, Taco. Exactly. We've all had those instances where we thought, we was like, man, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? I can't catch a break. We've all had that. And we're going to have a whole bunch more, right? That's the crazy part, is know that we're going to deal with them again. Julie, you gotta keep on getting up. That's the thing. You gotta keep on getting up and keep on getting up and keep on getting up. Thank you, Sammy. You gotta keep on getting up. You don't know. You say, how many times could I get up when there's no support? I promise you this. There's somebody looking at you for strength. I'm telling you, Julie. I promise you there's somebody you don't know, or somebody you might know that's looking to you for strength and being like, damn. If Julie could do it, I could do it. That's just the way it is. Because sometimes people don't like to come and tell you, yo, I want to thank you. I've been watching you from afar and you are inspiration to me. Some people don't like to do that. But I promise you, if you overcome stuff, there's plenty of people that are watching you and like, yo, you know what? If she could do it, I could do it. I promise you that. I promise you. I promise you that. I'll bet my life on it. Nobody goes through struggle that other people see, and somebody else isn't looking at that and being like, damn, if they could do it, I could do it. If Frank could do it, I could do it. If Julie could do it, I could do it. If Tara could do it, I could do it. If Tapa could do it, I could do it. I promise you. Promise you that's the way it is, man. I promise you that. I promise you. I promise you, man. And it's all right to feel upset. It's all right to be pissed off. It's all right to want to get some payback, to feel revenge, all that shit. That's all right. It's just we have to make sure that we deal with it correctly. You know what I'm saying? Just because we're hurt doesn't mean we have to go out and hurt people or hurt ourselves. Because that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people will go out. I know I was that person. When I was hurt, I'd be like, oh, you know, somebody would hurt me. Somebody would do something wrong to me. I'd be like, all right, I got you. Watch. I'm going to go hurt me, you know. And I wouldn't say that and I wouldn't look at it, but that's what I would end up doing. I'd end up going out and getting high. And all I was doing was hurting myself. Well, the person that hurt me, they're sleeping good. Yeah, 100%, Sam. Hurt people. You know, I'd go out and destroy my life. And the person that hurt me or did harm to me or hurt my feelings, they were sleeping good. And I'm out here tearing my life apart because they did me wrong or shitted on me. Don't do it. That's one thing is never worth it. You know, that's one thing we all know. We all know. We've all done that multiple times in our life, right? Yes. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here, though. I just wanted to hop on real quick with you, share that story of me seeing my son at Hibachi, and also fill y'all in with that little bit of news on Takeoff. So remember to pray for this man, and at the same time, the loved ones we have, tell them we love them just a little bit more, because we never know what could happen. Think about somebody like that, somebody with that level of fame, of prestige. Thank you, Julie. And likewise, somebody with that level of fame, prestige, and money, you sort of think that people that have money and are rich and are famous, like nothing happens to them. That just goes to show that when it's our time, it's our time. Can nobody stop that? Nobody. When it's our time, it's our time, right? When God calls and say, yo, come on, it's your time. It's our time. Can nobody stop that? So we got to enjoy, live our life to the fullest, and enjoy those that we have in our lives for the short time that we do, right? Have a great night, y'all. Remember to be kind, loving, and patient. Please hit that like button on the way out if you haven't hit it on the way in. I love y'all, and I thank you guys for the